Hey guys, I hope you all had a fantastic time over the holidays. What we'd like to do in this video is answer a question which was posted on a video that I published a week or so ago. So I published a video a week or so ago talking about this laptop and how I repasted the CPU and GPU. And what that means is that I open it up, I take off the heatsink, I remove the CPU and GPU thermal paste, and then I reapply the thermal paste, but I use better thermal paste, newer, better, more efficient. And because of that, I got better performance from this laptop. It now is a little bit quicker and I've managed to reduce the noise levels of it as well. So this is a common upgrade with gaming laptops because you can get a little bit more performance by applying a repaste. Now, the question that I got was from, I hope I'm saying this right, Mambok. He says, "Hey Kevin, good to see you back. I have an Asus ROG laptop which I was thinking of repasting, but one of the heatsink screws has a tamper sticker on it. Do you think it would void my warranty if I went ahead and did a repaste?" So the answer to that question is yes, that would void your warranty. And this is a common tactic from computing companies. If there is something that they do not want you to touch or mess with, they will put stickers over it or they'll put seals over it and they'll try and stop you from doing anything. And if you remove that sticker, then you will void your warranty. Now, this is the thing. I am of the opinion that most laptops should be upgradable. All laptops should be upgradable, but even before I buy a laptop, I'm looking at how it can be upgraded. And most of the time it is better to do the upgrades yourself. So for example, if this laptop came with say 4 gigabytes of RAM, 8, 16 and 32, I would, if I could, buy the 4 gigabytes model and then upgrade the memory myself, because it means that, well, I can buy faster memory, and most of the time you can buy memory cheaper than what the upgrade costs are. And it's the same with hard drives, and it's the same with a few other components as well. But you have to be careful that that is allowed. Warranties, and computing policies about what you're allowed to do, they change from company to company, they change from region to region, and they also change even within a company from laptop to laptop. Generally speaking, with gaming laptops, you are allowed to modify a few different things, but with the kind of tablet style laptops, you really can't change anything. So for example, with this Surface Pro, you can't change anything. I could, in theory, buy the kit that allows me to remove this, open it all up and perform an upgrade. But as soon as I do that, the warranty is void. Now, it's only a 1 year warranty on this anyway, so perhaps after 1 year, this is something I might want to do. But yes, this was not designed to be changed. What you see, what you buy is what you get. Kind of a similar story here with the XPS 13. This also only comes with a 1 year warranty. A little bit annoying, but it's kind of standard to have 1 and 2 year warranties in the industry, and then you pay for 3, 4 and 5 year warranties. This one's a little bit better in that I'm allowed to change the hard drive and I'm allowed to change the battery, but the memory is soldered and everything else is kind of hidden and out the way. So I can't really do many upgrades with this. So there's not much I can do with these laptops, to be honest. It's quite good that I can change the hard drive here, and it's quite good that I can replace the battery long term. That's always good. But yeah, there isn't really much you can do. But if I bring this over, with a gaming laptop, it is very, very different. Now, I will do another video where I'll talk about each of the upgrades that I've did to this, but just to kind of summarize, I've upgraded the hard drives, I've upgraded the memory, I've upgraded the wireless card, and I've applied a thermal repaste. Try to think if I've did anything else, but I have performed a few different upgrades to this laptop. That's the point here. Now, with regards to Dell's policy on this Alienware laptop, I did ask them a few questions about thermal repaste, and they stressed many times that it will not void my warranty, but if any problems arise from my CPU and GPU repaste, they will not help me. So it's kind of this kind of grey area with them. They didn't really spell it out black and white. So with the Asus laptop that Mambok was talking about, they have been very clear. Do not remove the heatsink. If you do, the warranty is void. And what I would maybe say to Mambok is that within your warranty period, whether it be 1, 2 or 3 years or whatever, I would probably not tamper with anything. But outside of that warranty, well, they're not going to help you anyway, so I would probably go ahead and perform the upgrade. But Dell was a little bit more vague. They weren't saying that it was not allowed. They were not saying it was not permitted. But they were kind of saying that go ahead and do it. But if any problems arise from that thermal repaste, then it's up to you. And personally, I think that's okay. I'm happy with that. I think that's a fair policy. And I think that's, you know, something that you always have to be aware of when you perform any upgrade. If you mess up, it's kind of your fault and you really have to deal with it. Now, you know, what I was saying before, I think that shouldn't really put you off, you know, as far as messing something up. I do think that when you're buying laptops, it's the same with PCs. If you can save money by performing your own upgrades, then you should do so. And like I said, you'll get normally with the hard drives and the memory in laptops, they're not always the quickest. And if you can perform the upgrades yourself, you should. But just be very, very conscious of your warranty, what is allowed and what is not allowed. And if you're not sure, contact the company in question, whether it be Dell, Apple, Asus, whoever. Contact them and just say, okay, what upgrades am I allowed to perform with this upgrade? What upgrades are covered in the warranty? What upgrades are not? And, you know, there's obviously a limit as to what they will cover and what they will not, because they don't want every single person out there, especially people that don't know what they're doing, messing about with technical components, because then they have to fix it. So it will vary what you're allowed to do. But if you do want to perform an upgrade, make sure you read as much about it as you can. Like, for example, with this one, I read the manual. I followed all the procedures that, you know, a Dell technician would. But it's always worth checking with the company themselves just to know what is covered and what is not. So, yes. But again, if it's out of warranty and you know how to do the upgrade, I would say go for it. You've got nothing to lose. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Take care.